Welcome to the stage, Eliza Andrus and Brandon Michael Maddox.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's just get it out of the way. I'm a lot hotter. You're probably saying, why is she doing this?
Yeah.
If I knew, I wouldn't be here, so no answer to that.
Eliza and I's friendship started because I DM'd her.
As so many do.
Yeah. It's a tale as old as time, let me tell you. That's
I can't wait to tell my kids that one day.
yeah, our kids. And a lot of you laughed at that. That's
That wasn't the joke. Not to him, at least. Lost his train of thought.
No, so we decided to do this show because I wanted to put some of the funniest people I know in one room, and
They were not available.
so we got the third funniest people in one room. So you're going to see comics tonight who have been on Comedy Central, Kill Tony, HBO, and Eliza and I. So now we wanted to know how to start the show.
We really did sit on the phone trying to figure out how we wanted to cold open the show. Because with two hosts, it's hard. With the one host, like, he would just explain what's going on. So we actually did think about this for a while.
And we came up with nothing. So what we decided to do was a sort of reverse Q&A. So I want to know where Eliza's parents are.
I see them. They're, okay, or don't act too
Hey,
excited. What?
And then my parents are
They're
not sitting next
I was
to each
just about to
other.
say they're not sitting together.
Well, it looks like I got some news after the show.
So both our parents are here, but I'm going to talk to Brandon's parents and you're going to talk to mine.
Mm-hmm. But I have a question for both of the groups. I need the husbands to look at the other one's wives. So.
Yours already aren't sitting together, so tread lightly.
So I want to know, you guys, the other one's significant other. Would you fuck? I'm curious. Would you?
Oh my gosh. You're not welcome at my house anymore. My dad and I are going to have a really weird car ride home.
It's fine, I train ride home alone. I got nothing to lose, I'm good. So, go ahead, if you want to ask my parents anything.
Okay. I'm sorry, what are your names?
Debbie. Mr. and Mrs. Maddox.
Mr. and Mrs. Maddox, you're so right, you're so right. Are we chill like that? Can I call you Debbie? Yeah, you gotta call them Mr. and Mrs. Andrus though.
Okay.
And John on the other side of the room? Is something going on here or what? Who's in between? Who are you guys?
His brother.
You're his brother. What do you do?
I'm a fireman.
You're a fireman.
Shut up, shut
Wait.
up.
Wait. Okay. Are you like mad about that? You raised a fireman and a comedian? Are you, okay, serious question. Are you guys proud?
Absolutely.
Really?
There was hesitation.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Got good hair.
He's got good hair!
Yeah, I get it from mom.
Okay. Actually, the genetics look like you're safe. So, I think you're going to keep that head of hair.
So Eliza's parents. All right.
I heard one over here go, oh no, and I don't even know who's sitting over here.
It was Aunt Stacy.
Was it? No, it wasn't. It was not Aunt Stacy.
That's me.
Do you want Eliza and I date?
No. Why are you hesitating? Why are you hesitating?
I would leave that to Eliza.
Wrong answer. Dad?
What?
What do you mean what? Are you in the same room as us? What do you mean what? His ass is not
I
listening.
like that.
I didn't hear the question.
He heard Brandon start talking, he tapped out. He just found out right now I'm not the only one doing this show.
What was the question?
The question, actually, I don't even want to say it.
Would you want Eliza and I date?
I'm very fond of Brandon.
What?
That's not the answer I
That is
expected.
not what he told me the other week when you came to my house for dinner.
That's fine, whatever.
Not true.
All right. Also, my brother and my best friend are here. Jack, what do you think?
Hey, Liz.
Hey, brother. What do you think of Brandon?
You're doing great, Liz.
Thanks so much, Dad. Thank you so much.
Is it a me thing? Is it a me thing? Is it because we look similar? Is that why?
That's wow. You got some
Eliza!
you got some like Freud thing going on there.
I would have no problem.
All right. We're gonna go next question because I don't like these answers. You guys were supposed to be like, no, and then maybe I would have been safe. The likes of you. You look scared. You're scared. What did you guys think Brandon was gonna be? When he was a baby, were you like, oh my, like, did he like sing when he did stuff? Or did he like, was he like tapping it all the time? You're like, oh my god, Brandon's gonna grow up, he's gonna be a this. Like, what was that thing for you guys?
Gay.
Saw that coming a mile away.
So the answer is yes, he was singing and tap dancing all the time. Right. So you genuinely didn't see him having a job when he got older? She goes, no.
We have good jobs. He was good.
Oh, damn. Nepo baby.
I regret this. I don't like doing this anymore.
Okay, your turn. What should we do? Like one more question each?
Yeah.
Talk to mom and dad?
Mr. and Mr. Andrus.
That's right.
Yes. I forgot their first names. So.
You shouldn't know them.
Okay. When Eliza was growing up, what was she like as a kid? Do you have any embarrassing stories?
I have embarrassing stories from not very long ago.
I was talking to them,
All
but
Yes, we do. We have a great embarrassing story.
go ahead.
Wait, is this the one about the car?
No.
That's when I was like 12. So that's not
No. it
go
was-
younger. All right.
no, it
So
Yes,
what's
let's
go ahead?
hear
What's the
it.
embarrassing
Check
story?
it out, yeah.
was- No. It was when she was performing her first performance
Oh, this is awesome.
ever.
Yeah.
Her first performance ever on a stage.
I've been hard to work with my whole life. Just get ready.
She did not like the
My dance
required-
recital.
At a dance
Let her
recital.
speak. Oh my
Okay, she's
god.
missing some key
Holy shit.
details.
It was her dance recital. She did not like the costume, so she flat out refused to
It's true.
perform. So she stood in the middle of the stage like that.
This is true. This is not an exaggeration. I stood there like this.
Literally, she was
I didn't cry. I was so pissed.
at the world.
They put me in these ugly ass pants. So I feel like it's worse that I actually went out. I feel like you would have been less mad if I just didn't go out on stage, but I was like, fuck y'all.
I was mad.
I'm going out on
She
stage to
just
stand there.
wasn't having it, didn't want to do it, would not perform, and stood there like that the whole entire number. And
I'm
I
not
just
embarrassed.
calculated all the money for dance class just away.
The money you paid for those pants
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah.
Down the drain.
It was at Monmouth College, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
We
And
rented the whole auditorium. What was the song?
Good ship
I
lollipop.
thought so.
Chip lollipop.
Yep. The good shit lollipop.
You said you were going to tell an embarrassing one. That's lit. That's lit as hell.
Oh,
I'm not mad about that. I'd do it
Why
again.
don't you sing it
It
now?
was the Hardy's incident.
Go ahead. Yeah. Let's hear it now. Go ahead.
What?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Good ship. It wasn't a singing contest. It was a.
Dance.
I'll do the.
How much were those classes? It wasn't worth it.
I was 3 when this happened.
No, it's okay. My parents, I did like a couple musicals when I was a kid, and I think to do them was like $400 or something?
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
No, I'm
No,
not.
you said you got good jobs though. It don't matter.
I remember the first one was Aladdin. Yeah.
You should
and-
stop talking right
No,
now.
I know. And the magic carpet was just a piece of wood that someone in a whole black coat just pushed. It's like people used to laugh, and I was like, yeah, that's not the best. But let me tell you, I am very excited to be doing this show. I'm surprised you guys actually came. I didn't think.
We thought y'all were joking when you were like, yeah, we'll buy tickets.
But the first comedian, he performed on BuzzFeed, and he is generally one of the funniest people I know. So, please welcome your first comic of the night, Adrian.
Thank you. Hello, what's up? What's going on? Y'all, this is the most awkward meet the parent situation going on. I'm here to tell y'all, they fucking, all right? Let's get that out though. Like, it's pretty clear, right, brother? They are doing some nasty shit when they're alone. I love that. Mom loves that, right? You love that. Okay, Mom, I love your energy already. You are so uncomfortable by that statement. Don't act like you weren't fucking at that age, too. You were, weren't you? You were out there, huh, Dad? Just running amok. What's up, y'all? I'm sorry, I'm turning on my recorder. That's what I'm doing. I'm like so unprofessional. It's like you had all that time to prepare during Meet the Parents, and now you get up here. You're like, get your shit together. Happy to be back here in New York. Really happy. I was back home in Wisconsin. Woo! Yeah, process that, right? A black man from Wisconsin is like a Tesla in a trailer park, y'all. People they ask, they want to know, they're like, how did black people even end up in Wisconsin? I don't know, my family got separated from Harriet Tubman, who knows? You know who Harriet Tubman is? Okay, who is she? Look at you lying. Wasn't MLK Day yesterday? She gonna lie that quick, okay? It's all right. I'll help you out. She was a magician. She made niggas disappear. I love doing this. I love comedy. I do this at night. During the day, I am an actor. Hardest role I played as an actor was straight male in high school. I kept blowing my cover doing gay shit. Come on, dog. You know gay shit. Gotcha. Is that your man, girl? And he's sitting there flirting with me. Stop. I'm off in 5 minutes, all right? Here's the thing. I deal with a lot of homophobia. Y'all, I was at a party the other day. This guy, he didn't want to shake my hand once he found out I was gay. I'm like, he act like gay spread like COVID. And that's in case you all got it, all right? Yeah. Brother, you gonna be headed home like, oh yes! Slay! I just turned 31 last week. Thursday, I turned 31. Yeah! I'm an adult. And this shit is a trap, all right? There's like people born for adulthood, like Morgan Freeman, right? By kindergarten, he had 3 kids and 7 divorces, you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to do now that I'm an adult, I'm taking care of my mental health. But I didn't want to like do therapy, so I didn't want to pay for therapy. So what I did, I took a TikTok quiz, right? The girl put up a picture, she said, do you see a rabbit or do you see a bunny? If you named either one, you're bipolar. I was like, I felt that, okay? Oh, you took the same quiz, girl. You know which one I mean, right? I didn't want to pay for therapy because I didn't want to tell somebody all my business, okay? Last time I did that in high school, next day, everybody knew I liked more than musicals. That's why I like the Catholic confessional thing they do, you know. They go in the dimly lit stall. You connect with the man through the hole. Come to find out, you both like more than musicals, you know? I am 4 months sober. Oh, I said sober, not happy. Oh my God, life was better with Casamigos, let me tell you that, okay? Here's the thing, I decided to get sober when I was away in Rio de
Janeiro?
Right, rehabilitation. Thank y'all. They didn't have drinks in there. Ain't that something, all right? People hear that. Okay, so people hear rehab and they're like, oh, he hit a rock bottom. But after hearing everybody's story there, I realized, oh, they hit bikini bottom. Has anybody ever told you something and you instantly feel better about yourself? I'm like, this is crazy. The baby was in the car. First thing that happens when you get a rehab, they gotta search you, right? So this sexy security guard, he come get me, he take a girl, sexy. He takes me in the back, he's like, Mr. Smith, I'm gonna have you undressed, boom, butt naked, just like that. Okay, he's like, I meant behind the curtain so I can search your clothes. It's like, y'all don't do rectal exams in here? I would have downed the 8-ball in the taxi had I known that. They ask stupid questions while you're there in rehab. They're like, do you think depression led to your addiction? No, too many trips to Disneyland. It's like, that's like asking R. Kelly, was age a factor? Now, I know I shouldn't have been in rehab looking for a man. But that is where they at, girl. Y'all looking for the 6'5", blue-eyed finance? No, get you a man who need to prove something to the world. But I'm doing stuff to feel like an adult, get my life together. So this week, I paid a bill. Thank you. I paid my student loan bill this week. Oh no, girl, I didn't pay them off. I gave them $5 that I had, okay? I was just tired of them calling me, because they'll be like, Mr. Smith, when are you paying back this $80,000? This is so irresponsible. I'm like, who's the irresponsible one? Me or the person that gave a 17-year-old $80,000? You dumbass. Then they hit you with the question, well, can you take care of it in full today? If I could, we wouldn't be on the phone, okay? I wouldn't be able to find the phone under big booty bitches and cocaine, to be honest, okay? And here's the thing, I read an article, stated, it said men would spend a week in jail to pay off their student loan debt. Sign me up, okay? Shelter, 3 meals a day, and a committed relationship? You mean to tell me I know when my man is leaving and coming home? Now look, if that is the cost of an education, next week I'll be a dentist, y'all. I am gonna get into therapy. That is something I'm gonna do. Yeah, and I got a therapist already. I got a hot therapist, duh, right? I'm not gonna choose an ugly therapist because they got problems of their own, is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I feel like validation from a hot person, that feels good, right? Validation from an ugly person feels like they owe me the copay, you know? I did that joke the other day. This girl was like, I'm not ugly. I identify as Kim Kardashian. I'm like, okay, girl, but you look like Eddie Murphy. Thank y'all. Y'all been fun. Give it up for your host.
One more time for Adrian. Alright, your next comic, you can see him at colleges and clubs all over the city. Give it up for Drew Beekler.
What's up? How we doing? Doing alright? Hell yeah, guys, I had a good year. I got engaged this year. I was very excited about that. Yeah, thank you so much. Not happy for me, buddy? Fucking clap! Yeah, that's right. Socially, you have to clap for me. We're doing married stuff. We're talking about married stuff. We're talking about stuff I never thought I'd be a part of. We're doing a prenup. Yeah, we're doing a prenup. We're doing a prenuptial agreement. We're doing a prenup. We're doing a prenuptial agreement. We're doing a prenup because she's a pediatric ER doctor. And I'm pretty cool. People worry about the prenup. Some guy thought it was my idea. Why? This guy thought I walked up to a pediatric ER doctor and be like, listen, I don't know if you're in it just for this. Or you're only after my hundreds of dollars. Sign. That was the scariest part of the prenup. Showing each other our finances. I'm not good with the financial thing. Anyone even throws financial stuff in my face, I freak out. Our lawyer, when we were setting up the prenup, he goes, okay guys, let's see each other's portfolio. So I was like, portfolio? That's a bit of a harsh term. For a piece of paper I folded in half. I wrote finances on the side. I put $4.01 in there. That's my 401k. I signed that prenup right away, no big deal. So I'm in it for her, not in for the money. That's right. But then I found out how much money she actually does have. And guys, I made a mistake. Listen, I've never thought of myself as a gold digger, but now every time she comes home, I do have this irresistible urge just to pour champagne all over my tits. It's like, what's up, mommy? We moved in together, it's interesting. It's a hard thing, because it's not just you anymore, right? It's you and another person. You gotta deal with what they're going through. You don't always connect, you don't always agree, you don't always know what they're going through. Like, she's a very light sleeper, she wears a sleep mask to sleep. I'm a very heavy sleeper, and I've never seen a sleep mask in my life. She put that thing on, I was like, what's that? And she goes, oh, it's a sleep mask. I gotta wear it so that way the light doesn't wake me up. And I've never dealt with that before. Because I've always just closed my eyes. Check this out. Light, no light. Light, no light. Light, no light. God gave you 2 sleep masks. They're on your face. Close them. She told me she thinks she has thin eyelids. Why are we fat shaming my eyelids right now? There's no way that's a thing. No one's ever walked into a room and be like, listen, I would love a piece of cake, but it goes straight to my eyelids. If that was the thing, gyms would be all over that. You know, you're talking to personal trainers, they'd be like, okay, what were your fitness goals? They're like, oh, I want to take a couple pounds off the old eyelids. It's not a real thing. You see a bunch of guys walking around the gym all buff, they're just like blinking aggressively. They're just like, saying stuff like, don't skip lid day, you know? Never skip lid day. She's a pediatric doctor, which means that all of her patients are 25 years and younger, which means we're going to run into an awesome situation. Someone's going to be in a restaurant, they're going to start choking, they're going to go, oh my God, is there a doctor in the house? And she has to be like, how old? She's like, well, that bitch, she's like late 30s, she's like, well, that bitch is going to die. I don't know why she's smoking. It's fun. I learned a lot from her. Went to the ballet for the first time. Anyone been to the ballet? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the ballet. It's very awesome. I was not expecting to like it. I will say this. I wish they talked. Because I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's really fun to watch, but I couldn't tell you one thing that any ballet was about. Because I'm not an interpretive dancer person. I don't know. I don't know what like that means, you know? It's crazy. I'm just happy to be in that in a relationship. Out of the dating apps, I was single for a long time. I was so single I was buying condoms just to chase the feeling of hope. Did you guys ever go to a bodega and be like, 3 hopes, please? Medium. I don't know, man. The dating apps, they're tough. They're weird. They're brutal. They're brutal. I don't know if you get. They add stuff to dating that doesn't need to be there. Did you guys know that Match.com? If you don't get a match for the first 6 months, they just give you your money back. Why are they doing that? They're just shoving your face or your family into dating? I'll tell you this, it's a rough email to get. All of a sudden in your email one day, it's like, hey man, you're single, and from what we've seen, you're gonna stay that way. Here's $60. Good luck. It's crazy. It's crazy they're doing that. They're out there, like, cause like we all have moments in our lives where we like think we don't deserve love, but that's in our head. And like it's nothing really justifies that. Match.com was just like, we should send them a receipt so they know. It's crazy. I don't know why they're doing that. Because it's the worst idea thing to get. Because like once you get it, you're like, okay, cool. I'm not doing well in dating online, and I know that. But now I know a company also knows that, and that's weird. They're probably having meetings about how bad you're doing, trying to get you out of there. They're like, listen, Q3, we lost a lot of money. We think it might be this guy. He keeps sending people messages. First message out of the gate, dolphin emoji. Followed by the message, I sent that on purpose. We need to get him out of here. Sent on purpose? That clearly goes against the Geneva Convention, for sure. Oh man. We do a lot of traveling together. We went to Amsterdam recently. That was pretty cool. I love Amsterdam. It was very cool. I saw Dutch for the first time. You guys ever seen Dutch? Every word is crazy. Every word has like 9 J's. I'm dyslexic and I know that's wrong. Like there's a lot of oops, there's a lot of ups, there's a lot of oafs in that language. Like the guy who was inventing it was actively falling down a flight of stairs. Just like, oof, off, Dutch! Fun fact, I threw my neck out doing that joke recently. I'm getting older. I know I'm getting older because recently I walked by a guy in a wheelchair and my first thought was, man, that looks nice. Just to sit down forever. Give the knees an old break. Come on. One guy really related to the knee bit, huh? He's like, I'm glad I'm sitting right now. Now, while we were in Amsterdam, we went to the red light district. Yeah, if you guys don't know, the red light district is where you can lease people. It's a prostitute thing. It's interesting, I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be people, windows, red light, but I thought they'd be like erotically like pressing up against it, like licking the windows. It wasn't like that at all. A lot of them were just standing there, not moving. Like they were mid-condition action figures. Or they were on their phones. That was crazy. They were on their phones, like you look in, they just look up and you're like, what the hell are you looking at? I'm like, you're for sale. This is literally window shopping. I just don't think I can pay for sex. I don't think I can do it. I thought about it. I don't think I can do it. Could you do it, buddy? That's right, that's a great answer. You're sitting next to someone, you should say no. I don't think I could do it. You know why? The whole time I'd be thinking, don't look at her, it's fine. I set him up for that, I don't want him to have a good time for some reason. I don't know. He seems like a cool guy. I'm saying, I don't think I could do it because I think I would think about the cost the whole time. I could not get it out of my head, right? Like every thrust would be money, right? It'd be less intimacy and more like I'm checking out at a grocery store. Just like, boop, $3.25. Boop, $4.25. Yo, inflation is crazy. Boop, I got a coupon for that. Dating apps are weird. Everyone's on them. There's some people that shouldn't be on them. My mom, number one. She's on them. It's weird. She's out there finding love, and honestly, I hope she does find love. I just need her to stop sending me pictures of dudes that she's about to go on dates with the message, "Here's your new daddy." Guys, my dad is still alive. And they're still married. It's a huge problem. But I'll tell you this, I watch TV shows a lot differently now that I'm in a relationship than when I was single. When I was single, I watched anything I wanted, start to finish, no problem. But now, I watch what she wants. I come in about 40 minutes in. I'm not allowed to ask what's going on. I have to guess what's going on, like a little detective story. And guess what, guys? No Sherlock Holmes. I guess wrong a lot. It's weird. I was watching the show Love on the Spectrum. I don't know if you've seen the show. It's a great show. It's an amazing show. Yeah, it's a great show, right? If you've never seen it, the first one that ever came out, they follow people that live in Australia. All of them have autism. They date. They fall in love. It's very heartwarming. It's a great show. But when I started watching it, I didn't know what the show was about. I didn't catch that they had autism. Honestly, I thought that's just what Australians are. 15 minutes into the show, I looked my fiance dead in the face. I was like, man, I did not know a lot of Australians live with their parents. That's crazy. She was like, they're autistic. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they said Australian. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. You guys have been really awesome. Give it up for everybody. Thank you. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
I'm really sorry to hear that your mom and your dad. I hope you guys figured that out. Okay, next up, somebody I'm 22, I've known him for 23 years. My oldest friend ever, the comedian formerly known as Jack Geary.
Hey everyone. Hi. So, as you know, my name's Jack Geary. I'm 22, and I'm here to show you why this show only costs $20. Yeah, this is my first for real comedy gig. The last time someone asked me to do a short 5, I had to put a bag on her head and imagine she was Sabrina Carpenter. I do have a little bit of comedy experience. I did some college improv, or as my dad called it, making a fool of myself. That was a lot more physical humor, and I figured if I could prepare, I'd at least dress up. But I'm realizing I kind of just look like ballet for a gay club. Subaru Forester? Sorry. White Subaru Forester. License plate, I love Lesbos. Your vehicle is ready. There's 2 little scissors on the keychain. Anyone? No? No, I just graduated college, which is code for I'm still unemployed. The job market kind of sucks right now. I've been starting to apply for jobs that I'm not even really qualified for. I ran into that problem applying to Black Entertainment Television, or, BET. I had to say the whole name for all the white people here. I thought I could pull some, diversity hire bullshit, hoping that would go well. But everything was going well until the final interview. It was a 3-on-3 basketball game. So, you can assume how that went. I actually pitched that joke to my dad, and he said, well, why don't we have a white entertainment television? You've never seen home improvement shows? Or like Rachel Ray or Drew Barrymore? No, I think the best diversity hire we've ever had was Jim Carrey on A Living Color. He was great, oh my god. And then white people found out about him. Started making him do shit like The Grinch and The Mask. I can imagine a studio executive being, oh my god, alright, Jim Carrey green. Yeah, let's make him green! That's great! No, I think he did a great job in The Grinch. He was really funny, but he actually had to go through 8 hours every day of makeup. Can you believe that? Imagine doing that, having that much on you? He actually had to get a CIA operative to train him how to withstand torture. And I'm sure there's some people that wish they had that for my set right now. No, but I'm glad to be out of college. You know, I was a degenerate. I was drinking all day, every day, and I still do. But at least I go for meetings now, at the bar. No, there was this one time I was at school, and I was with this girl. We're gonna call her Barb, for, you know, secrecy. And Barb and I are at the bar, and we're dancing, we're talking, and she says at one point, she was like, "Hey, can you buy me a drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Ladies, if you ask me that late enough in the night, the answer is always yes. Actually, if you ask me at any point in the night, the answer is going to be yes. So I get a drink, I get her a drink, and then we go back to our table, and she says, "You know what? Do you just want to get out of here?" And I go, "Yeah, all right." So we finish our drinks, we go back to my place, everything's going well, we're making out, and you know, she says to me as sexily as someone can, she goes, "Can you get me a water?" So I go downstairs, I go get a water, and I get upstairs, and my door's open, and there's a pile of clothes on the ground, and Barb is nowhere to be found. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh my god, she got Ben Kenobi'd. Cut down in the front by Darth Vader. Horrible way to go. But I see the bathroom doors closed, and I'm like, alright, obviously she's in the bathroom. So I knock like a concerned mom. "Hey, Barb?" Oh my god. She's butt naked, obviously, but she's had a bib of vomit down her chest. She takes the glass of water out of my hand, goes to make out with me. I have to gentle parent her. "Barb, Barb, 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 it's okay. Barb, let's get you cleaned off." She goes, "Oh my god, you're so right." She grabs a random toothbrush, not mine, not like just one of my roommates, grabs a toothbrush, starts brushing her teeth. She goes in for another kiss. I got to petty kiss her at this point. I just go, you know, stay away from that whole thing. So I get her fully cleaned off. I give her a pair of pajamas. She, you know, we go to bed. And I'm thinking like, oh my god, I got with Barb the barf girl. So I finally close my eyes and all I hear is like a full-on fart. Not just any, but like a grandpa after Thanksgiving fart. Can you believe that? And I don't know, by the grace of God, I was able to close my eyes and go to sleep. And I wake up in the morning and Barb's already awake. She's ghost white. I'm thinking, oh my god, she farted her soul out. And she says to me, she was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about last night." Mind you, I don't know what she remembers, you know. And she says, "I'm really sorry about last night. Do you think we could just start over?" And I go, "Yeah, all right." And then I put the bag on her head. You guys have been great. That's all I got.
I'm really sorry to tell you, but I actually brought Barb out here tonight. Barb, come on in.
No!
Just kidding. Next up is my brother's oldest friend. I invited him purely out of spite because my brother was coming. He did not tell me how he would like to be introduced, so here is Mike or Michael, aka Mom.
I am her brother's oldest friend. I'm 45. It doesn't look like hello, New York. I'm really happy to be here. I kind of always wanted to do that thing where I list out a couple places and you just clap if you're from there. So, clap if you're from New Jersey. Times Square. Who's from Times Square? South Breeze. Everyone knows South Breeze. Harlem Heights, Ward 2. Androgyny Square. That's in Brooklyn. Fish Packing District. That one's in New York, I think. I was, by the way, my name is Michael. My friends call me Mom. And I was actually passing through Times Square a couple weeks ago, and I saw an ad for a casino. And being someone that I'm very susceptible to marketing, I decided to test it out, you know, try my luck. How bad could it go? you know, I could use a new vice anyways. I currently have 3 vices. Alcohol, weed, and jerking off. And, you know, I'm not looking to replace any of them. I have very lovely, unhealthy, abusive relationships with all of them. But I am looking for a 4th vice. And I think gambling could be my thing. I mean, I was just looking at casinos, and I honestly think that I might be exactly what the casinos are looking for. I mean, I'm young, so I got another 25, 30 years to live. You know, I got some money right now, so that's like runway until I get good. And I'll probably be unemployed soon, so that'll be time I can go every day and practice. Speaking of practicing, I know that I do have to practice. I'm not going to get good overnight. But look, I think that I'm already good at slots. I could get good at roulette. Craps is pretty easy. I mean, how hard could it be? And I was actually reading recently that the CDC just updated their guidelines, and they said that a light gambling addiction never hurt anyone. So, I mean, another thing is that my gambling could fund my other hobbies. You know, like all the money I make back, I could put back into woodworking or beer. And just generally, casinos are nice places to be. You know, they're the only place in the world where women will approach you, I assume. And, you know, they ask things like, you know, are you looking to have a good time tonight? You know, and I say, I'm already having a good time. A lot of rich people go to casinos, I assume, which, you know, I was thinking about turning into like a job offer. You know, for example, like off the top of my head, like a lobbyist, where, you know, once they see how good at lying, manipulating, mismanaging money I am, and bribery, I mean, that's the job description right there. I was also thinking about setting up networking events at the casinos, you know, where I can meet other losers who are ruining their lives. I have a couple conversation starters that I was thinking about. So one of them is something like how everything's going to turn around for me now that Trump's back in office. Or child support is fucking bullshit. We could even multitask, and, you know, as we're talking, we could play slots and watch the stock market channel. And you might laugh, but I really think that the friends I make there will be my brothers and sisters for life. And of course, you know, look, I understand this is not a long-term solution. I do have a long-term plan, and once I build up enough of a network, you know, network with people, I'll hit critical mass, and eventually I want to start a cult. You know, one of those religious things where, you know, you have like a couple tenets where it's like, to reach salvation, you just have to scratch your ass and jerk off all day. Which shouldn't be too hard for me. You know, it's kind of what I do already. And I don't know, I was thinking I could be a good cult leader. We'd all live in a big house together. I'll make eggs in the morning, sermon 3 times a day. And then eventually, as all good cults do, you get to the weird sex part. There's always a weird sex part. You've all seen the documentaries. You know, where the leader goes, hey, by the way, part of the religion is that you all have to have sex with me. That's just like part of it. And that's where I think it would go south for me. I think I would get to that point, and everyone would just go, no. No, we're not going to do that. You know, I could have the most dedicated following in the world, Charles Manson levels of devotion, And the second I get to the weird sex part, it'll all just bottom out. And that's when I'd go back to gambling. Thank you.
You got some weird fucking friends in that family.
Yeah, we do.
You still want to date Eliza?
I'm good now. All right, your next performs all over Jersey, New York, and apparently strip clubs. Give it up for Rohan Manashabde!
Thank you guys for coming to Brandon and Eliza's couples therapy. So, I love playing golf. It's one of my favorite things to play. I was playing golf with this one random guy, and he was like, Rohan, what's your handicap? And I don't really know how to calculate that shit. So I Googled it, I did the math, and after my calculations, I found out that my handicap is autism. So, I'm Hindu. I believe that cows are sacred, but only the cows that are served at Longhorn Steakhouse. I especially love those French cows, you know, filet mignons. Those are fucking great. Like Brandon said, I performed at a strip club once. I'm gotta say, like, I'm pretty honored to be performing here at Broadway. I did a gig at a strip club, and I gotta tell you, strippers and comics are very, very different. You know, no one's coming, like, it's okay for a stripper to make you laugh. It would be weird if my jokes gave you all boners. And, you know, I feel bad for the strippers, though, because you always got weird men trying to date them. You know, no one's ever came up to me after a show and said, Rohan, come with me, and you won't have to do this anymore. I read a horrible story in India about a baby that burst into flames 4 separate times due to spontaneous combustion. Now, the kid's parents were like, oh my God, what happened? So they went to a Hindu priest and a Hindu witch doctor, and they both came to the conclusion that in the baby's previous life, he was a trick birthday candle. You know, those take a couple blows to put out. You know? I watched a documentary on John F. Kennedy, and the historian came on the screen and said that JFK's downfall was that he slept with too many women. To me, I think JFK's downfall was that he got shot in the fucking face. Seems way more like it. One of my best friends is Jewish, and he's a great guy, but I feel like he got Nazi Tourette's. You know? Like, he calls anything and everything that he doesn't agree with, he calls them Nazis. Like, one time we were waiting for the NJ Transit, and we got the announcement, it was 30 minutes late. And he goes, NJ Transit, those fucking Nazis. And I looked at him and I said, bro, if NJ Transit were Nazis, you would already be on that train. Wow, okay. If you guys don't like that Hitler joke, let me do one more. I watched a documentary on Hitler, and the historian, it was Hitler's personal chef, and he said that Hitler was into incest, masochism, and obviously anti-Semitism. To me, Hitler's worst quality was that he's a vegetarian. You know, you can't be evil and annoying at the same time. Pick one. So I watched another documentary on the Titanic, and I gotta tell you, what people only see the success that the iceberg had, but like people only see the tip of the iceberg success, but no one sees the determination, the hard work, the failure that iceberg had to go through to successfully sink that ship. You know? I'm a huge NBA fan. Any hoopers in here? NBA fans, hoopers? No? Okay. So one thing I love about the NBA is how they market their stars. You know, you got LeBron, MJ, the faces of greatness. You got Steph Curry, the face of three-point shooting. And you got Magic Johnson, the face of positivity. You know what they say, a great smile is so contagious. Magic has the biggest smile in the world. I think I got time for one more. So, I was watching another documentary, and this was on, actually not a documentary, sorry. I was driving to work one day, and there was a bumper sticker, and it said, Helen Keller shot JFK, you know? And it's pretty crazy because I know it's not true, but I really, really wish it was, because that would be great PR for Helen Keller, and pretty fucking embarrassing if you're John F. Kennedy. You know? If that were technically true, Helen Keller would have had the first ever 360 no-scope. Alright, I'm Rohan Manashabde. Thank you very much.
Give it up one more time for Rohan. Alright, so your next comic is someone who I've dragged through many projects. She decided to co-host this event with me, and when she auditioned for my sitcom, which is coming out in 700 years, and yeah, no, it's someone that holds near and dear to my heart, and I put her through so much bullshit, let me tell you. Your next comic is Eliza Andrus.
Yeah, I got my Hello Kitty notebook. It's my show. I can do what I want. Got shit going on. I'm busy. Get me sitting around reading my own jokes all day. Happy New Year, guys. Nobody said that yet. Woo! This table of white ladies really loved that. I know it's hard to believe right now, but 2025 is actually looking really promising. There's actually there's a lot of credit card companies that want me to apply for a credit card with them. Yeah. You guys should check your inboxes. I'm sure they want you too. I'm recently single. Thanks so much! I thought people would be jumping out of their fucking seats for that, especially Brandon, so I don't know that. But before I go on, actually, I just want to say the only time Brandon and I will ever have sex is if he checks out a book on lucid dreaming. That's the only place that will happen. Any single girls in here? Woo! Fuck you guys. You single over here? Who said that? Am I the only fucking single bitch in the room?
Apparently your ear only works on that side.
Well, I asked if it was you. You said no. I'm done with y'all. I'm really not looking forward to getting back into the dating scene, though. Actually, fuck, another sidebar. All my friends and family are here. You guys are gonna have to get really chill about a lot of stuff really fast. My parents asked if they could come before I wrote the jokes, so they're about to be really mad at me on the way home. Anyways, not looking forward to getting back into the dating scene, because I'm actually, I would consider myself old-fashioned. I like to take things slow. I like to have sex before I rush into a relationship. Not everybody's like me, I guess. Dating's way different than it used to be, though, because the base has changed. Now, first base is sex, second base is dating. Third base, I do personally think, is eating traditional style wings in front of each other. It's a lot. It's really intimate, I think. The worst part about a breakup is the putting yourself back out there, though, because I was having sex with the same person for almost 2 years. So by the end of it, we were doing it. Did someone just go, ooh?
It was Dad.
He's sitting there like this. By the end of 2 years after sex with the same person, we were doing it. Retainers in, lights off, shirts on. I gotta start shaving again. Learning somebody new is the worst part about any kind of relationship where you're intimate with somebody. Because there's like no room for any awkward errors or anything like that. Like everything's got to be perfect. And I don't hear very well. Some of you guys know what's coming next. You ever been having sex, you don't hear what the other person said? Hey, baby, I just... What? You can't ask again. You just gotta keep going. It's like getting the quiet kid to popcorn read. And it's like, that's literally it. You literally can't ask again. And the teacher's like, you gotta speak up. And they're like, okay, sorry. Do you wanna? For 2 fucking words, go right back to the same volume. Being single is mad expensive though. My credit card's hurting right now. It's like, not just because like dinner and drinks are being paid for all the time. This guy gets it. I want to see your bill when you're done. But because like a living, breathing human being is a lot cheaper than a rose toy. This thing's like $75. I cannot fucking afford that right now. Anybody ever bought a sex toy from Walgreens? Why are you raising his hand for him? That shit's weird. I've done it a few times. I pick up a birthday card with it. So like when you go up there and you're like, let me get the bullet. And happy birthday. Not for me, it's for somebody else. Let me get a Twix too. I did forget to read the card one time. It said deepest sympathy. I totally confused him for sure. I do finally feel old enough to walk to the back of a Spencer's. Let's go! Anybody ever been back there? Okay, you guys are like 40 plus. The customer service there is fucking crazy though. Like you wouldn't think anybody even clocked in for the day till you get to the dildos. Suddenly everybody wants to help you look. Suddenly it's everyone you've ever went to high school with works at Spencer's. And they got something to say about it too. They're like, you try that one? I tried. This really happened to me one time. They were like, I tried that. That shit's great. They do not pay you enough to tell me that. No. I guess no one wants to help you look for t-shirts. Anybody here have a good day yesterday? I know what you are. Right. I'm glad the room got really quiet there. We're gonna be chill. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad the fucking election's over, bro. I need Kamala to stop texting me. Every fucking minute. Hey, it's Kamala. You're the only voter I think about? Hey, it's Kamala. Can I borrow $50? Like I have that. And then you hit them with the stop! In all caps, and it's done. For 1 hour. Until you're somehow signed up for, Dems for life or whatever. Fuck your shit again. Hey, it's Kamala. But I think you blocked my number. I got a new one. The sad thing about the election, one of the many sad things about the election, is that now we have to continue worrying about gun control. This part's boring, y'all can go on your phones. I'm not gonna do the punch for a while, so not yet. But I went to college for musical theater, so I was doing shows all the time, and I remember one day we were opening a show, and our fight and intimacy coordinators sat us all down in the house, and they gave us an actually very serious talk about what we would have to do if a shooter were to enter the theater, because theaters are targets for mass shootings. It's a large group of vulnerable, unsuspecting people. They didn't say anything about hole-in-the-wall comedy clubs. Y'all are good. Don't worry, you're good. I thought we were. Brandon Loki looks like he's going to tell us all not to come to school tomorrow. But like the crazy fucking part about mass shootings, school shootings, is lawmakers seriously think that the best solution is to give the teachers guns. That's funny in and of itself. You're right. I'm not a teacher. But I do work in childcare. I'm actually a birthday party princess, so I do a lot of. It's like similar, right? But I spend a lot of time with large groups of children at parties, at schools, and events. And I guess you could call that childcare. I do a lot of Belle, I do a lot of Wonder Woman, I do a lot of Mickey Mouse, I do all the costumes and stuff. Do I get a gun? That'll be low-key lit. When you wish upon a star. Oh boy! Boom! That's kind of dope. Keep it in my little Mickey Mouse glove or something. But I think things could be worse. I could be like, I could be Brandon Michael Maddox. Oh guys, no, we're chill, it's okay. We're all here to laugh. But speaking of Brandon Michael Maddox, I'm done. And Brandon Michael Maddox is gonna wrap this show up for you guys. Give it up for Brandon Michael Maddox!
You'd think we weren't friends. No, it's been a very fun night, and I very much appreciate everyone coming out. But I'm going to complain about my problems for a little bit. Very recently, my girlfriend and I, we did something pretty cool. We broke up, and you laughed a little too hard at that joke, but it's fine. No, it's okay. It was mutually her decision, and no, it's nice seeing, her path. She's currently about to start her job at a big multimedia company. And I'm wearing orthopedics. So, no, you always want your ex to succeed. It doesn't kill you every second of every day, is what I tell myself. No, I recently turned 24, which makes me want to throw up every time I say it. I asked my buddy, I said, hey, for my 24th birthday, do you want to do anything? He goes, man, I'd love to, but I just got a ticket for Moana 2. Here's the thing, I'm not annoyed that he's going to see Moana 2 on my birthday. I wasn't fucking invited. I seriously thought spending my 24th birthday buying the ticket in front of him just for the whole movie, me to be like, we should see that on your birthday. His birthday's on 9/11. We'll break that down. Why? So you voted for Biden, and no, I don't talk politics because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I thought Brexit. I don't know if anyone knows Brexit. I thought that was like a Venmo. Apparently that's a current. I'm showing you. I fucking failed history. I wasn't a good student, obviously. So I take after my brothers, who weren't good students. Because one of them's a fireman. And a fungus could get that job. So don't clap. No, the dating scene is interesting. I recently started talking to this girl who wants to be a teacher, which is nice. Because she knows I'm not trying to be with her for the money. And she says the same thing about me. Trust me. But no, it's very interesting, like, you're talking about dating apps and everything. To be labeled as a comedian is just a very nice way of saying broke. That's kind of how you label comedian on a profile. I think I'm a loser. I think I'm kind of picking up on that. She had her Hello Kitty notebook. I just wrote it on my phone. I went to a Spanish club for the first time the other day. And let me tell you something, when you go to a Spanish club, it's a lot different from a white people club, or some people call it a bar. And I had this Spanish girl hitting on me, and I can't understand what she says because I'm white. And she's throwing ass on me, and I was scared. So at one point, she's like backing. I was practically in the fucking wall. So she looks at me at one point. She goes, "Is this too much for you to handle?" And I said, "Yes." I don't know Spanish songs. That's mana 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 mana. English word mana 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 mana. That is all I hear. Anyone else get jealous of a group chat that they're not in, but has no business in being in? I saw Eliza's family had a family group chat. I'm mad that I'm not in it. I got no reason being in it, but they're definitely talking shit about me. I had a girl one time lick inside my ear. You ever had that?
Yeah.
No, like inside, like not around, inside. And she leans in, she's like, "Did you like that?" And I went right up to her ear and I was like, "Not one fucking bit." I felt like I was getting out of the pool. I was fucking like doing this shit. Let me tell you, I very much appreciate everyone coming here. I'm gonna get very candid for a minute. Those were all the jokes, but now I'm gonna get very candid. For you guys all to come out actually means the world. There is nothing more I want to do in this life than this. And the fact that some of this is not a short commute for a lot of people here. Whether you've known me for my entire life or don't even know me, it actually means the world that you guys would actually show up for this. And I know a lot of dumb shit was said in this room.
Yeah.
No, I did look out into the crowd and I see friends, family, and my old landlord is absolutely insane. Let me tell you, the smattering of characters that I know in this room would blow your fucking minds. To have you guys come out actually means the world, and I kind of want to end with just one more story. So, when I was about 10 years old, I went to my grandparents' house, and I was sitting at the table eating breakfast with my grandma and grandpa, and something funny was said, and my grandpa laughed, and while he was laughing, took his dentures out and went, "Ha ha ha ha!" and put them right back in. As a kid, you're like, "Whoa!" The next time I went over, he took out his denture, got one of those wind-up chatter teeth, and he's going, "Babe, my dear, I can't find," and it's fucking chattering on the ground. As he's like, "I don't know what to fucking do." I want to say I got my humor from him, but that's fucked up. I was 10, 14 years later, I'm still thinking of that shit. But I very much appreciate you guys coming here. This genuinely was an honor. But thank you guys very much. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a